Welcome to Tips from the Pro. I'm PGA head golf professional Mike Cato, and we're out at Bradford Creek Golf Course, and today we're going to work on different lie types. The first lie that we're going to have is a downhill lie where the ball is going downhill. In this situation, what we want to try and do, the most important part is to get your body alignment with the slope of the hill. Most amateurs set up their normal way, and then when they swing, they're actually swinging kind of against the hill. So in this situation, as you can see, my body is leaning more downhill. What I want to try and do is get my shoulders to mimic the slope. Okay, so for example, the slope is on that angle. I want to try and get my shoulders on the same angle. I also will play a lot more lofted club from a downhill lie because the ball is going to come out lower based on this trajectory that we're hitting on. So I would go and get a more lofted club. So for example, if I'm hitting a 5-iron, I would go up to a 7 or an 8-iron just to make sure I can get the ball up in the air. And again, the most important part is to get your shoulders aligned with the slope so that the club will be swinging more on the same angle of the slope. And this is what it would look like. So the second lie angle that we're going to discuss, it would be the uphill lie. We just talked about the downhill lie. Now we're going to talk about the uphill lie. As you can see, my ball is on a very upward slope, and it's going to be kind of the same situation. We want to make sure that our shoulders are angled appropriate to the slope. Most amateurs on this shot will kind of take their normal stance and they'll hit into the slope and hit it fat. So what we want to try and make sure we do is, again, the slope is on this angle, so that's the angle that I want my shoulders to be on. So I kind of preset my body prior to swinging so that my shoulders are on the same angle as the slope. In this situation, you're going to want to take a little bit extra club because the trajectory that the ball is going to come out on is going to be very high. So instead of maybe hitting the 8-iron, we drop down to the 6 or 7-iron. And again, we're going to get our shoulders on the same slope, same angle, and we want to maintain this angle all the way through the swing. So you'll notice that when I swing back, my shoulders stay the same angle, and the club will swing more along the line of the slope. And this is what it'll look like. For more tips or lessons, come see me, PGA professional Mike Cato, at Bradford Creek Golf Course.